That is a long story. It started way back in 1982 when I was expecting our second child, and the doctors found that I have stenosis, heart disease, and I had to stay in hospital for more than 6 months when I was receiving our daughter.
My name is Caroline Aserian Lydia. Though many people call me Mokuhe, which I never understand. Though Mokuhe means short in the Kikuyu language. And when the home started, I was quite young, because as the birth child of Mama Zipporah and Baba Isaac, but when my mom had this degenerative heart disease, I was only 3 years old.
So I could not have more children, but I wanted 6 of them as an African woman. In December of the same year, that is when I told God, that is in 1984, I would like to help a child who does not have a mother, or a child who does not have food, as my appreciation of my healing. I want you to understand that I was not starting a home. I wanted a child. The only mistake I did is that I did not say that I needed one child. So I left it open, and it is like God came and said that He has more than one. And so now, all my life was turned down, and everything was turned down. Now I'm a mother of more than 150 kids.
When I was around 5 years old, my mom brought in a child to the home. Her name was Wanjiko. Currently, she's a teacher at the school. She brought her into the house. And because I was, as the firstborn and my sister, who is the secondborn, we were the only two in the house, I didn't have a third brother by then, who was very sick in hospital. I thought this was a very good chance to meet another new person. But I never knew that she was coming to stay with us. As time went on, Wanjiko became part of the family, and we became 6 of us in the family. So I identified her as my sister.
We went for some time, but 7 kids now walked, not one, to my house and said, "Mom, we want to go to school. Where do we stay?" That is when the children department asked me, "Do you want to start a home? Can we help you and empower?" When I came here, people thought that I was so crazy. Soon I could not rent anymore because my husband's salary could not afford. And that is when I asked my husband to give me his land and start again. And I came and I built a very big mud house and began again. They thought that woman must really be crazy. But I thank God for my husband, who believed in me. Even though I was coming out with the craziest ideas, he still gave me his land. Yeah.
That's when it dawned on me that surely my parents have really changed their lives. But then I was only in class 6. And when you're young, some changes are not that difficult to adjust to. So when we came to the married house, and sometimes it was so hard for me to understand what was going on. But my mom made us understand that why she's doing that as a thanksgiving to God. And also it helped me accept new children into our family. They're not of my blood, we are not born together, but I accepted them as part of my family.
Okay, my name is Bernard Kamau, and I am in Sorority 3.
My name is Esther. I came in Huruma in 2003.
My name is Tamaris Wangari.
My name is Zipporah Wanjiko.
My name is James Ndwati. I came here in Huruma in
My name is Martin Getau. I am 17 years old, and when my mother died, it is when I come to Huruma.
Martin was a street boy.
You know me Once I was a street boy.
A street boy?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that was like?
I was staying outside, smoking groups.
The greatest joy is to see that they have grown. Like now, do you know, we have got 25 kids who are HIV amongst the children I have. It's when you got them, they were so bad, almost dying. They were so sad. They were so traumatized. It is seeing them opening out a flower, praying again, and becoming a child. In fact, if there is anything, that is the best. I picked 3 kids from the hospital. And when I picked, they told me, this one is HIV positive. Will you go with her? I said yes. She was almost dying. Do you know? That child is now negative and she is not sick again. Yeah, living with an adoptive parent. We give them medicine and we give them love because they need just to be accepted. They need to know that HIV is just like any other disease. That if you manage it well with medicine, you can live as long as you can. And today, we have one of our child who is now 20.